Everybody, I've been getting some requests and been spending time on the computer, so I want to do a lot of the computer stretches. These are also great to accompany vinyasa yoga, which uses a lot of the wrists, carpal tunnel area, shoulders, middle of the back, scapula, in between on the upper spine and the neck as well. So all these things are great, antidotes to the forceful, strong power yoga, ashtanga, any weight-bearing stuff. So anyways, start off sitting cross-legged, or you can sit in a chair. You can do all this stuff at your computer, at your desk. It's mostly all upper body, wrists, and shoulders, and neck. And when you do sit cross-legged, make sure you're warmed up. Never sit too long where your knees start to get sore. Switch your position. You can do this exercise program all on one side of the body and then all on the other side of the body. Tonight I'm going to do both sides each time so I don't really confuse you, and then have to go back and do the whole second side on the other side. So sit up nice and tall, any position. Let your shoulders roll down and back. Bring your head back so your ear is over the shoulder and the shoulders over the hip. And when you sit cross-legged, feel free to use a cushion. I have a cushion. I'm in a half lotus, but you just sit cross-legged whatever way is comfortable for you or easy for you. Always try to go the opposite way and put the other foot on top so you don't get used to the easy way all the time. And then we're going to start off with finger and wrist stretches in the carpal tunnel. So you can start off one finger at a time. Take your right arm out, take your left hand, grab your right pinky. Just pull your pinky back. I'm going to do 2 deep breaths for every finger. And on the second exhale, you pull a little deeper, and you release it. On the inhale, you grab the ring finger, and the exhale, you pull it back. And just make sure your arm is straight. 2 nice deep breaths. And make sure your face is relaxed and you're breathing to your belly. Next inhale, you're going to release that. Come up, grab your middle finger. Exhale, pull that one back. Take a couple nice deep long breaths. Your breath might be inhale 3 seconds, exhale 3 seconds, inhale 6 seconds, exhale 6, inhale 2, exhale 2. Make sure the inhale, exhale are the same and it's nice and consistent. Inhale, release that one. Grab the pointer, the index finger, pull that back. Couple nice deep breaths. When you inhale, just stretch up out of the waist, lengthen through your crown. As you exhale, maybe pull a little deeper, relax the shoulders down and back, soften the face. Good, then inhale, come on up and grab your thumb. And exhale, pull the thumb back, make sure that the right elbow is straight out. Couple nice deep breaths. And then you can bring your fingers to the ground in front of you and just lean forward and get a nice deep stretch for all the fingers. Keep pulling on the thumb. And then if it feels nice, you can just hang your head forward and relax your face, your jaw, your cheeks. You can hang out in these poses as long as you want, and if your right wrist and carpal tunnel is a lot more tight and a lot more stiff, then spend more time on the right side. Spend more time on each finger. The good side you don't have to do as long in a Yin Yoga, yoga therapy, restorative yoga. Those are the 3 types of relaxing yogas. As the last exhale leaves the body, just go ahead and come forward, soften your face, your jaw, your cheeks, let everything relax. And stretch deep into that wrist and carpal tunnel forearm. Good. When you inhale, come on back up. Just roll your wrist around on the floor. Flutter your fingers out and maybe massage the forearm. And massage the wrist. And just kind of shake it out. To go the other side now. Left arm straight. Grab the pinky with the right hand and exhale. Pull the pinky back. When you breathe, you want to feel your inhale energy moving down into the belly. Kind of stoking the furnace, you're lengthening, strengthening. It's masculine, it's fiery, the inhale. The exhale, you keep your length, but you draw your belly in, you pull up your pelvic floor a little bit, tighten that perineum muscle. The diaphragm moves up, the energy starts surging, and goes up through the throat, a little siphon of air at the throat, like when you fog your sunnies, and exhaling out the nose. Always breathing in and out the nose. The inhale comes in again. Filling up rib cage, floating everything, expanding, intercostal stretching, exhale. You draw that belly in slightly, pelvic floor up, air goes back out. Follow that trail of breath. Inhale, release the pinky. Grab the ring, and exhale, pull the ring back. Take a couple nice deep breaths. Remember, relax your shoulders down and back. Don't let the shoulders slunch up like this. Keep them relaxed. Feel the breath moving up and down the body. We're going to try to surge energy up and down the spine a little bit. Inhale, release that middle of the ring. Exhale, grab the middle, pull it back. Always deep stretching on the exhales. Exhales when you relax, when you soften. It's the yin, the cooling, the softer side of the breath. Good. Inhale, when you're ready, grab that index finger, the pointer. On the exhale, pull it back. When you do the finger stretch, of course, make sure the arm's always straight out flat and you're getting the full length right into the crook of the elbow. You should feel this. Nice soft face all the time when you practice. Inhale, release the index. You're going to reach up, grab the thumb. Exhale, pull it back. And then bring the fingers to the ground. Start to lean forward a little bit and let the whole carpal tunnel stretch. If you're at your computer, you just put your hand right out on the desk and go forward with this one. And I'll show you how to do the double stretch after. I call that the double whammy. Remember, on this one you can hang your head, soften your face and jaw, let the shoulders come down and forward and slump. Let the area between the shoulder blades relax. And use these exhales like giant sighs. Just, if you ever want to breathe out the mouth, it's not that bad, but make sure it's towards the end of a sequence. Try to keep the breath in and out the nose. This keeps us from getting thirsty. It doesn't dry the mouth out at all. And it cools the energy, cools the body when you're breathing out the nose. But exhale once in a while out the mouth at the very end of a sequence is not that bad. So if you want to take a big sigh in the exhale at the end, and just go forward all the way. Feel that stretch through the carpal tunnel, through the wrist. Good. Inhale, come on back up. Remember, just roll your soft wrist around on the ground, that little juicy part in the middle, massage it out. Squeeze your hand out. Massage the forearm if you like. Always move slow after the long holds on yin poses. Shake your hand out if you need to. Okay, and then you can take both hands forward and bring every finger to the ground. Even the thumb will touch. Thumb won't get a great stretch, but that's okay. The big stretch will be in the middle and index and in the ring. Pinky doesn't get a great stretch when you do all 5 at once either, but the other 3 get really deep. Now this one you can hang the head forward and kind of come forward. Maybe one more big exhale, just let it all go. Good. Inhale, come on back up. Just bring the wrists out. Give them a little massage. Now we're going to try to open up in the back of the shoulder blade. The area right behind the heart gets a lot of tension. It's an area we can't really touch either. It's just hard to get to. So what we're going to do is try to pull it out away from the shoulder blades, like away from the spine with the shoulder blades. Take a big inhale, right arm up. Exhale, come on across the body. You're going to hook your forearm and forearm together. Every time you inhale, you lift up out of the waist. Stack your bones to the spine. You can be leaning slightly forward. And then exhale, turn it around. Twist like a corkscrew all the way. You can let the head go too. Or keep it relaxed. Don't force your neck. Inhale, you'll lift up out of the waist. Feel the rib cage come off the hips. And exhale, bring it around. And breathe into that outer shoulder blade. This area right here that connects to the spine. Just let it go on the exhales. Every inhale, you lift up, you increase the length of the spine, you expand the rib cage, stretch those intercostals. Keep your length as you exhale, twist around. Draw the belly in, pull up your pelvic floor on exhales, tighten your perineum. Good. Inhale, lengthen up, wiggle around if you need to, stack your sit bones evenly on your cushion, on your seat, wherever you are. Exhale, bring it right around. And you're trying to breathe into the area you're stretching, so that area on the inside of the shoulder blade, lengthen, inhale. And then exhale, bring it around. If you breathe a little quicker than I do, you just keep your own breath. 1 second inhale, 1 second exhale is great if you're just starting out. 2 in, 2 out's a little better. Good. One more big inhale, stretch up all the way. And exhale, turn all the way around. I usually do 3 or 4 second inhales, exhales. Just depends on the day, on the pose. Good. Relax that up. And then just go ahead and massage that shoulder up. Let it stay loose. And then we'll try the other side. So lengthen up, left arm up. Exhale, bring it across your chest and hook forearm to forearm. Good. With the inhale, you lengthen up nice and high. Level out your sit bones. Exhale, bring it around. Good. Keep the inhale length. Come on back up again. Exhale, bring around a little further. Twist of your head's up to you. If your neck feels okay, bring it into the twist. Lengthen up. Inhaling. Good. Exhale, bring it around. Let your head start to come around. Look over that left shoulder. Make sure shoulders are down. Inhale, lengthen up again. Stack the sit bones. And exhale, spin it around. Draw the belly in, pull up pelvic floor. Do another big inhale, one more. And exhale, spin it all the way like an owl. Woo. Good. Relax and let that shoulder hang down. Massage it up. And don't be afraid to be goofy and childlike when you practice. That's why we practice. That's why all the poses are animal poses. We're trying to be silly and have fun and fly like an eagle and relax like a tortoise. Alright, so that's great. Let's do the next one. Take a big inhale, lift up out of the waist. And as you exhale, relax your arms down. Take your right hand to the ground. And inhale, let's lift the left arm up. Big stretch. You're going to keep your body straight from the side. And then a deep side bend on the exhale. You're going to come over to the right. Right elbow's going to bend. It might touch the ground. If it does, you just move your hand further away. Inhale, lift up again. Try to bring the left shoulder back and inhale. Let it soften your face, your jaw, your cheek. As you exhale, come on down a little deeper. Try to keep your sit bones level. Don't pack all the way to the right side. And as you inhale, push the weight to the left sit bone. Try to ease over to the left side. And then exhale, come on down nice and low. Good. Relax your face and jaw. Let your lips kind of hang. Inhale, lift your chest high. Left shoulder is back. Then as you exhale, wrap left shoulder down back. Come on down nice and low. One more big inhale. Lift up through the left side of the chest. Feel the intercostal muscle stretch. A little more weight to that left side on sit bone. And then exhale, come on down all the way. Soften your face, your jaw, your cheek. Good, then stay down. Just inhale, left hand down towards the floor. You're going to almost touch the floor, but not quite. About 6 inches off the ground. And your inhale, bring your left arm up. Take the crook of your middle and index finger, or your middle actually, and ring, and get it into the crook of the ear. So you're gripping down by the jawbone. And then as you inhale, you're going to lift your chest up nice and high. And as you exhale, reach through left hand fingertips as you ease down towards the right. Huge neck stretch, but you don't have to pull heavy with the right hand or the right arm. Just let the weight of the arm do the stretch. As you inhale, you can lift your chin up and lift your chest up. And as you exhale, you ease down a little bit further. So keep this nice steady breath rhythm, whatever you got. It's 3 in, 3 out's a nice one. 4 in, 4 out if you're a little more advanced. 2 in, 2 out if you're new at it. Good. Every time you inhale, you can lift up through the chest. As you exhale, reach to the left hand. Relax your face, jaw, cheek, neck. Let the weight of the right arm bring you down a little lower. With every inhale, you try to lift up a little higher with the chest, rib cage away from the hip. As you exhale, you reach in, kind of side bend here. Keep the face relaxed, don't strain. Good. One more big inhale, lift your chest nice and high. Last exhale, come down as low as you can. Reach to the left hand as you pull maybe gently on the fingertips with the right on the base of the skull and the jawbone. And then inhale, take your right hand to the ground. You're going to help yourself up with the weight of the body into the right arm. And then take the right hand and take it to the right side of your face. You're going to gently prop your head right back to center. No use of the neck muscles. Let the neck relax still. Bring your head back so your squash is floating on top of your shoulders. The upper spine is more erect. And then just very slowly turn your head side to side. Make sure your neck's okay. That's an intense stretch. You want to come out real slow. And you lift your head up with your hand when you come out of that. Okay, let's do the other side right away. As you inhale, we're going to take now the left hand to the ground, draw the right arm up. Right shoulder down and back. And then as you exhale, slowly come over the left side. And as you inhale, lift your right side of the rib cage up and away from the left hand. So like there's a string pulling you this way. Kind of reach it up this way. And you exhale and come on down nice and low. With each inhale, you lift your chest a little higher, maybe straighten the top arm. With each exhale, you ease down a little further. So you can see if you're on a computer chair or you're hanging out on on the ground, wherever you're at. You know, you can do these stretches to the side. Of course, if there's nothing out there, you could just grab the desk or whatever you have. You can do this on the bus pretty much. You would do it like this, grab the elbow and come down like that. But whenever you're a little sticky in the shoulder, whenever your neck's acting up, just do these stretches. Nice and slow. One more big inhale. We're going to lengthen up one more time. Straighten that top arm if you like. Weight to the right sit bone. Exhale, come on down the left as deep as you can. Left elbow might touch the ground. It's okay. Move your left hand further away. And inhale, lower the right arm down towards the floor. About 5 inches off the ground, 12 centimeters or so off the ground with your fingertips. As you inhale, lift the left hand up. Take the crook of the webbing of the fingers deep into the ear. Grip the jawbone. You can see my hand here. Grip the jawbone, base of the skull, and as you exhale, reach through the right arm. As you pull gently with the left, if it feels okay, if not, let the weight of the arm do the stretch. So arm's pretty heavy anyways. These neck muscles are really delicate. And your upper spine is 7 little bones, size of coins. You don't need to jam them up. You can just relax your face. Follow your breath on these stretches. Follow that energy. Notice the belly on inhale. Lengthen up. Lift your chest. And exhale. Ease it down to the side. Nice and slow. Just follow that inhale. Ease into the exhale. Remember, the exhale is where you get your deep stretches. It's when you relax. It's the soft yin, the feminine side of the breath, the cooling side. Good. Exhale. Bring it down a little more. Good. One more big inhale. Lift your chest high. Maybe chin up. Get the back of the neck, chin is forward. You get the front of the neck, chin is down. So down. I'll come all the way down. Stretch the back of the neck a little at the end. Chin down. Good. Inhale. Remember, left hand on the floor. Lift your chest up. Let your head hang. And then take the hand to the left side of the head and just prop the head back to the center on the exhale. Good. And then when you stack your spine nice, straight up and down, you can turn side to side, nice and gently. Make sure it's okay. Never ever move quickly after these long holds. Yin Yoga is going to be 5-minute holds, 4 to 6. If you have a tight side, you need a deep stretch on one side, go 10 or 15 on your tight side, and stuff like pigeon and eye of the needle, or forward fold, whatever your body needs. You can stay longer on the trouble spots. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and draw the arms up over the head. Take a big inhale. And we're going to exhale, come on down and reach around. You're going to reach around and take the left hand onto the right elbow. So scoot it up as far as you can. You get on the elbow, that's great. If not, grab the forearm or wrist. And then take the right arm back around. Try to grab the other elbow. Those of you that are gifted in the shoulder openings, you can do prayer hands behind your back if that's in your wheelhouse. If not, just grab what you can. As you inhale, lift your chest nice and high. As you exhale, draw the elbows close together. If you want to do a little neck stretch on the exhales, you can roll the head down. If you have a tight spot, my left side of the neck is tighter than the right, so I would hang over this side for the whole time. Maybe just work on that neck. But you can also inhale up, draw your arm, or draw your head up. And as you exhale, go over the left side. And just make that half circle on the exhale, like 3 seconds to get your chin down to the chest. On the inhale, you can draw up to the right side. Draw the head out on inhale. And around on the exhale. So you can do circles like this, going in that, I guess this would be counterclockwise direction, I guess which side of the clock you're looking at. Inhaling to the top. And exhaling down. If you want to be even about it, you can get the exhale at the bottom, and you can inhale back up around the other side. So a nice big 3-second inhale all the way to the top. And exhale 3 seconds down to the bottom. So you can continue in those circles, or you can inhale it back the other way. Whatever feels good for you. This is your practice. Do it your way. Have fun. Exhaling back down around. We're doing about 5 breaths on each of these ones now, just for the sake of the video. You can do 20 breaths, 10 breaths, 30 breaths, whatever you like. I'm going to do my last exhale and just stretch down all the way to the tight spot, which is my left side of the neck tonight for some reason. And inhale, slowly come on back up. We're going to inhale the arms up again. We're going to exhale and go the other way. We're going to do the other elbow. So we're going to reach over this time. Right hand on left elbow. And then left hand over to right. And that's a little tighter on this side. So check out which side is different. As you exhale, draw the elbows together. And then you can roll that head around again. You gotta move these muscles in the neck. We stay in the same spots every day. Those of you on the computer a lot. Those of you that have to ride bicycles a lot, you're gonna grip with your hands on those handlebars. Remember, use the inhales to lift and lengthen. And use that exhale to ease down into the stretch. And you can go the other way if you want to switch it up. And I always recommend to do the uncommon way, the way that doesn't feel good. Exhale, bring it down. Just go at your breath rhythm. When you start working on the neck, when you do this stretch, you're actually stretching your shoulders, and you're stretching your knees, and you're stretching your hips, and you're stretching your ankles and your feet. So this is a one-stop shop, shopping for stretching on this one. Last big inhale, maybe lift your chest higher, maybe roll those shoulders down and back. And exhale, relax the face, come on down, just pull into that nice deep stretch at the end. And inhale, draw the arms back up over the head. And we're going to go the other way. We're going to bring now the right arm underneath the left. So we're going to now stretch those shoulder blades apart. We're going to try to interlace fingers. If not, just grab your thumb, whatever you can get. Grab anything. Sometimes people will go like this, but try to get the palms facing each other. Those of you that are advancing, you can pull your palms to flat. You might pull down to the left side because you get a little deeper stretch. And you're going to try to bring your hands to a straight prayer. One day underneath the nose, and try to line the joints up. So as you inhale, you lift up out of the waist. And as you exhale, just pull down on the elbows and start to bring the body down and forward. Beautiful. Every inhale, you can lift up through the center of the back, lengthen through the low back, and as you exhale, draw the belly in and round forward. So this is a forward rounding. And try to get that area between the shoulder blades. So you just use the exhales to ease down each time. When you lean forward, you're going to squish up your belly, so it's going to be harder to breathe. Your breath will probably be a little shorter, but make sure it's just as relaxed as it would be with a straight spine. And as you kind of slump forward, you're just surrendering. You know, you're kind of giving up and letting go. The last couple exhales, you maybe draw the belly in a little more, pull down the elbows, soften the face, soften the neck. Last exhale, maybe come forward a little more if it feels nice. Inhale, draw the arms up over the head. This time we're going to go left arm underneath the right, and then interlace fingers or grab the thumb, whatever you can get. Pull down to the right side this time. Release to your prayer. As you inhale, you can lift up first if you like. Exhale, slowly come down and forward. And just relax it down, relax your face, your jaw, your cheeks. And just try to slow that breath down. Try to get to 3 seconds in, 3 seconds out. And you're just observing it all. You're listening to your body, you know, breathing into the spaces that are tight and tense. All the times we spend on cell phones, all the times we're on computers, driving our cars, riding our bicycles, sitting at the desk. You know, these areas need to get moved, they need to get jostled, they need to get stretched, and they need to be visited. Because a lot of tension, a lot of emotions, a lot of heartache is hanging out in these areas. So we have to get to them every day. And you can do this during the day, during the work week, at your desk, after you get off work, the beginning of a yoga practice, the end of a yoga practice, you can do these stretches. And towards the end, just come on down a little further. Last exhale, maybe pull the elbows down more. And then inhale, drop over the head, reach for the sky. You can take your hands, interlace fingers, and just reach up like this. Roll the shoulders down and back. You can inhale one more time up and lift. And exhale, let's come all the way down forward. Just bow forward. If you can only get this far, that's fine. If you're feeling lucky, let it come a little further. Don't force knees. Maybe bring your elbows to the ground. And if you're feeling real good, you can bring your belly, your forehead, everything all the way down. And surrender at the end of a practice, end of a sequence, really just kind of letting go, giving thanks, grateful that you can actually do this kind of stretching and relieve the stress in your body naturally. It's easy to take a painkiller or a muscle relaxant and stuff like that, but we have the power with this breath, with these deep therapeutic stretches. If we stay in them long enough, we start to go beyond the muscles, get beyond the tightness, and move into the joints, into the cartilage, into the fascia, into the ligaments and the tendons. That's where the real tension lies, and we got to stay in a stretch usually for a minute and a half to get a deep, deep stretch. So whenever you get that tension in the wrist and the carpal tunnel, do your finger stretches, do your forward folds for that low back, and just explore your body. Make yoga fun, make it your hobby, make it your daily habit. Come back into the breath each time. Last exhale, just walk the hands forward all the way down. Just kind of collapse forward, give up, surrender, let go. Good, then inhale, slowly come on back up, nice and easy. And then relax the shoulders down and back. Maybe roll the head around one more time. And that can be done before you gotta do your vinyasa or afterwards, because when you do your vinyasa and your push-ups, your downward dogs, you work the shoulders, all that stuff. You gotta get into those areas. You gotta loosen them up, keep them mobile. You don't want to be stiff and tense with blocky shoulders where you can't touch parts of your back. You want to be able to move and to do handstands and do arm balancing, but keeping these wrists safe, keeping them stretched out, and do your vinyasa responsibly. 10 minutes of sun salutations, maybe 4 or 5 arm balances. You don't have to do it all day, just a little bit to keep your body in condition and ready. All right, thanks. I hope you enjoyed that. Do those anytime you want, at the computer, at the desk, and I'll talk to you real soon. Have a beautiful evening. Take care. Namaste.